upside down.
Deliciously. Delicious.
Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of Delicious FMCG and Retail News, the weekly news update of Consumer Goods Club, bringing you the latest FMCG and retail news from around the world in just 5 minutes. My name is Katrina Grimalt, and I will present you today's top stories. Best Buy, the major U.S. electronics retailer, last Friday named the 4 board directors who will lead the company's search for a new CEO. Strangely enough, majority shareholder and founder Richard Schultz is not part of the search committee. The new CEO will replace Brian Dunn, who recently resigned after almost 30 years with the company amid an investigation that he allegedly took personal advantage of his professional position. Best Buy has been beset with financial challenges in recent years. Store sales have slipped, and the stock price has fallen as competitors have eroded Best Buy's market share. Board member Gene Meekan is the company's interim CEO until a new one will be found. Although it looks like a tricky challenge running Best Buy, its new CEO will certainly have a significant opportunity to shape the company for the future. Last week, Dutch retailer Ahold reported a sales increase of 5.5% at constant exchange rates to more than 30 billion euros. Net income grew by 19% to over 1 billion euros. It really seems now that the company is finally back on track. When at the beginning of 2011, Ahold's then newly appointed CEO, Dick Boer, started with his job. He presented 6 strategic pillars to reshape the company. These pillars are increasing customer loyalty, broadening its offering, expanding its geographic reach, simplicity, responsible retailing, and people performance. At the heart of Ahold's 6-pillar strategy lies the conviction that new technologies and the increasing importance of social media have put the consumers and customers firmly in the driver's seat. We are pleased to hear that this was understood and acted upon by Ahold's senior management team. Luciano Benetton, founder of the Italian fashion empire that bears his name, some days ago announced he is handing control of the business he helped start 47 years ago to his eldest son Alessandro, who will take charge this week. Benetton, which successfully expanded into 120 countries, recently took the controversial decision to go private after 25 years on the Milan Stock Exchange. The privatization is expected to be a precursor to restructuring as the group looks to tackle falling profits, rising debts, and stiff competition from Spain's Inditex, owner of the Zara chain, and Sweden's H&M. Nestlé, the world's biggest food company, will buy Pfizer's infant nutrition unit for $11.9 billion, beating Danone's bid of about $11 billion. It is Nestlé's biggest purchase since it bought pet food maker Ralston Purina in 2001. It is expected that it will lead to annual cost benefits of $160 million as the new unit will increase Nestlé's annual sales of infant formula to $7 billion from $5 billion. The acquisition will help Nestlé, which is already the global leader of infant nutrition products, regain traction in the Asian baby food market, as well as in Africa and the Middle East, where the Pfizer unit gets about 85% of its sales. From a strategic perspective, it certainly makes sense that the Swiss food powerhouse paid almost 20 times of the Pfizer's unit's 2012 earnings. Last week, UK retailer Tesco, ranked number 3 in the world, reported a sales increase by plus 7.4% to £72 billion. At the same time, its profit increased by 5.2% to almost £3.9 billion. Still, its CEO, Philip Clark, acknowledged the problems the company is facing, mostly in its British home market. whilst our international business is delivering excellent growth, contributing £1.1 billion of profit to the group, we fully recognize that we need to raise our game in the UK. As a result, we are committing over £1 billion to recruit more staff, giving improved service in store, refreshed stores that are better and easier places to shop, lower prices, and even more value from an improved product range. Let's wait and see if and when Tesco will be fully back on the success track, which it has lost about 12 months ago as a result of severe underinvestments. This was the 9th episode of Delicious FMCG and Retail News by Consumer Goods Club. I hope you enjoyed it. You'll be able to find more information about us and Delicious on our website at www.consumergoodsclub.com. Looking forward to seeing you again next week on Tuesday for our next episode of Delicious.
Delicious. Delicious.